I think the first thing you do is absolutely you return to the disciplines. You look at first century church. That wasn't a spark. That was a conflagration. Those people were on fire. And one of the reasons was that they were taking on the disciplines. They were fasting. They were observing Shabbos. They were tithing up to total extreme of it. They were doing fixed hour prayer. They were doing all of those things that we are told by our faith is supposed to happen. So when we laid those aside, we did ourselves great disadvantage. Second thing is, we have to become actively involved in recognizing that we are citizens with dual citizenship. We no longer, Christendom is dead. And so no longer does the authority question in the culture equate necessarily with the authority question within the church. We need to be honest about that. And honest to goodness, the thing I think matters most is to be able to just say, Jesus Christ was God. You got a problem with that? You know, I had an incredible experience. About, I don't know, a couple or 3 weeks ago, I was doing something on the ancient disciplines for a group one late afternoon. And after it was over, this woman came up, and people always come up afterwards and they talk. But she held back, and then when I was about to go, she said, "Are you telling me that Jesus was God?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "You believe that?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "No metaphor, you believe it?" And I said, "Yes." And then she said, "Oh God, I wish I could go there." And I think the world is full of Jungian psychologists, are people just like that. I hate evangelizing when you're knocking people over the head with, "I'm Christian, hooray for me." I don't mean that. But to absolutely know, right down to your gut, this is God we're talking about. This is God we're fooling around with. And it'll show, regardless of whether you're talking about the shopping list or the 7 ancient disciplines or whatever, it'll show. And it matters.